Hey, man, we got to talk about Deshaun Watson. Browns beat the Ravens 33-31. Look, I was on Twitter at halftime. I was on Twitter during the first and second quarter. There was tons of trash talk about Deshaun Watson. You had Nick Wright throwing shots. You had tons of people throwing shots at Deshaun Watson because, look, let's be honest. He did not look well to start this game. He did not look good at all. He started, I believe, 1 for 9 in the first quarter. I don't know how he ended the half. I don't really remember all of that. But he did not start off well. But Deshaun Watson in the second half did not miss a pass. He was 14 for 14, 134 yards, one crucial touchdown to Elijah Moore, one really great run to get the team in the field goal range on that last drive, and helped put together a really great game-winning drive. And really, from all the haters, I haven't really heard anything since. I haven't heard anything from Nick Wright since then. But look, man, I got to give it up to Deshaun Watson because he fought through some adversity. Not only did he start off really bad, but he injured his ankle. He went into the locker room early. That's something you got to fight through. Another injury to fight through. But somehow, this dude comes out, 2 backup left tackles in the second half, throws 14 for 14, 134 yards, 1 touchdown, helps on the game-winning drive. It's incredible. Deshaun Watson, I won't say that he's back, because if we're being honest, I want to see a full game being put together. But he did win for this team in the most important moments to win in this game. He showed up for you in the most crucial and important moments in this game. And that's what you got to love about it. I thought his pocket presence and sense to really know when to evade in the second half was incredible. He made some incredible throws on the run. He got out the pocket when he needed to and made plays. Look, he didn't really hit the middle of the field in the Arizona Cardinals game. He did that in this game versus the Ravens, and he didn't do too much. He didn't throw an interception in the second half. He didn't throw a throw that we thought was really questionable. Deshaun Watson was poised in the pocket. He evaded when he needed to. In every play that you needed Deshaun Watson to make, he made because he did not miss a pass in that second half. Deshaun Watson in his last 3 starts has been impeccable. In his last 3 full starts, he's been incredible. And I feel like we are just on a ramp up now because not only does the Arizona Cardinal game give you momentum, but this game really gives you some momentum, especially what he did in the second half. And I think he's going to be able to ride off this momentum. And I think we are really, really getting closer and closer to really definitively saying consistently that Deshaun Watson is really back. So he played great in this game. He really led some big boy drives in this one. And look, in the second half, whenever we needed points, really, we got it because the defense was doing their job. And this is something I got to point out. There's a lot of times in this season where we felt like the offense was not helping out the defense at all. There's a lot of times he felt that way. But in this game, the defense was getting the stops that it needed on Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. And even when they didn't, the offense was still there to show up. They were still there to have some big boy drives. And all that was led by Deshaun Watson not missing a pass. It was led by him being poised. It was made by him making good decisions. It was led by him leading touchdown drives and not making stupid mistakes that would cost his team in the biggest moments. So when the defense needed the offense to step up or play some complementary football, the offense led by Deshaun Watson was there to do it. And you have to give props for Deshaun Watson for that because he was near perfect in the second half and made plays when he needed to. So that's something I got to shout out. Not only Deshaun Watson, but just the offense's ability from wide receivers to offensive line to really go in there when the defense needed you to do something and respond. Get a touchdown when you needed to in that second half when the defense needed you to get a touchdown. Look, there was a point in this game, and I think it was right before that muff punt happened when the Browns got that 3 and out. Myles Garrett got a sack, and we were really riding off that momentum, and James Prochet dropped that punt. Before that muff happened, I was like, man, the defense is playing well right now. The offense is kind of playing well right now. There was a point in that second half where I was like, I really don't have doubts in the defense right now. I really don't have doubts in the offense. It's just because how efficient they were playing. So not only do I have to give props to Deshaun Watson for the great game that he played in the second half in this one and how resilient he was in this one, but I really have to give props to the whole Browns team for really playing some complimentary football and really picking each other up and piggybacking off of each other when plays needed to be made. So Deshaun Watson, amazing game. I feel like he is getting closer and closer to really prime Deshaun Watson form. And I just was so impressed with the Browns' complimentary football to end this one in the second half.